Hello, peoples. We are live.
Howdy, howdy.
Hold on.
Hi, Bunny. Dr. Black. Grasshopper and Trash Cat. That's everybody right now.
Well, you just went live, so.
Yep, we just went live.
See if any of these people know the answer to the question.
I bet Y will know.
Yeah.
What question?
Oh my God, you're losing it, fam. What was the movie that Daryl Hannah was in with Dolly Parton? Dolly was Miss Truby. She owned a beauty shop.
Honey Viper probably knows. She loves Dolly Parton.
Well, there wasn't one.
I have no idea.
I'll go.
Maybe Dr. Black will know. He's a musician and he's a big fan of Dolly Parton, probably. Everybody musical likes Dolly.
Yeah. Well, it was a vehicle for Daryl Hannah when she was up and coming. It's kind of a Daryl Hannah. Pick that out.
Daryl Hannah was Hi Trash Cat. Daryl Hannah was awesome in what was it called? Well, no. Well, yeah, but I think she was in Kill Bill.
No, she wasn't in Kill Bill. That was. Now we've got all movie clips. I'll be back.
Daryl Hannah movie.
Oh, are you looking?
Yeah. Yeah, she was in Kill Bill.
That's not correct. That needs to be edited.
You know what? Hang on, I've got her action figure, I think.
Not correct.
Hi, Craig. Hi, Griffin. How are you doing?
I'm not seeing the one where she was in there with Dolly. Yep, there's Kill Bill. Yeah, I have her spinning a lot of movies.
Hello.
Rear window.
Now, this was not the best one because it's sometimes at factories when they make toys and stuff, they misprint them and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this one, they put it in the package upside down. But there's Daryl Hannah.
Oh.
Who's the other one that I'm thinking of in the Kill Bill movie? Uma Thurman, maybe.
Oh, yeah, she's Uma Thurman's rival. She's the one that came out at the very beginning that tried to kill her. You know, she was singing.
Yeah.
And then she was like dressed like a murdering nurse.
Yeah.
When she gets into the room to murder her, she's already escaped.
Why can't I find this other movie?
Oh,
he was in
I had all the movies there.
I did too. I'm looking at them.
Was it the final days of Planet Earth?
No, it's a beauty shop movie where Dolly Parton plays.
Window Liquor. Hello, I love your name, by the way.
She was in the movie Shark Swarm. That sounds pretty good. Hey, she was in another one with Michael Manson. I met Michael Manson too in real life.
Did
I
you?
shook his hand, and I thought he'd be a tough guy, you know. And I shook it, and his whole hand went. And
This
popped.
is
He was
not.
like the.
This isn't showing all the movies she's been in. Let me Google it differently.
Was it called
I
Papa?
No.
met Nick Nolte one time, and you know how rough he looks in the movies?
Yeah.
By God, he looks rough in real life too. Believe me. Oh,
Well, Michael Manson normally looks like a tough guy, but boy, he is
I
just a
don't have
pain.
any butts tonight, buddy.
Oh hell, it was still Magnolias.
Oh, yeah. I
Still
have.
Magnolias. Yeah.
I only have a couple things because I've been working on some bigger things. But I have some ducks. They're female golden eyes. And I have a baby fox. And those are the two cards that I have. And then, of course, I still have the 5x7 bighorn that I have to sell yet. And that's what I've got tonight.
I've got this dragon that I want to paint the.
I want to blow
background
you up. Hold on.
This is the biggest ripoff in the history of ripoffs. Okay, so I got this on Facebook for like $30 or something, and it looks just like the great big ones they sell at the comic book shop for $125. So I'm like, it must be direct, you know, because comic book stores are always expensive. Well, look at it. Look at compared to my head.
Your head's bigger.
Yeah, but it's actually pretty cool. It has this neat light in it. Has a neat light in its mouth, and then it has a little machine that does smoke real slowly out of its mouth.
Oh, that's cool.
So actually, I still think it's worth the money. But the pictures that they showed you were the big ones from the comic book shop.
What do you got to do to it?
I don't like how, look, they painted the thing that they mount the head to is the same color as the skin. So I'm going to paint it all brown. Maybe it'll make the head pop better.
Yeah, I bet it will.
So I'm going to do that. And I've got so many things I need to do. I've got to make 4 of these axolotl heads for LRB.
Oh, you're making some for him too?
Yeah, he ordered 4. And it's like I can only find one of my bowls right now. And I'd really like to make them all at the exact same time. So I might go back to the dollar store and just buy 4 more.
Yeah.
Because they're only $1 a piece. But it's so much easier to make them all at the same time because then they all cook at the same time and everything. And they all look exactly the same.
Ray-Rock does stuff. J-Rock does stuff. Hello. And I see a Blackie.
Hello.
Take it easy.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Blackie.
Hi, Ed. Long time no see.
Oh, tell me about it.
Hey,
I
Dr.
hope
Black.
you're keeping well. How are you, Bobo? Sarah's painting at the moment, but she said she'll be along eventually.
Okay.
She's doing something for me.
Is she?
Maybe. We'll see. I got paid, so you never know.
Right,
That's right.
Yeah.
I need to get her to. I need to settle up with her on those other two. Just go to there.
Hey,
They
well,
get my
wait,
early pay.
Bunny,
Early pay.
J Rock, Cat. All right, thanks, Dan. See you soon.
Oh, Trash Cat met Daniken.
You wish, Bunny. You just wish.
What does that bunny wish?
Said she's doing Sarah's painting something for her. That's what kept you warm. I saw something about the art on here, but I don't see it now.
Yeah, she showed me some pictures of these round things that she's painting. I'm not sure if it's canvas in the middle, but it's got a timber ring around the outside. So she's got a picture on the middle circle, and then she's done all scungy type designs around the edge.
Okay, I've already done like the top half.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't that
already
look so
banging.
much better than the brown or the blue background?
Big
Yeah.
time. I assume this is not one that you've made, Ed.
No, I bought this thing. I thought it was this gigantic, awesome thing, and it didn't even come in a box. It came in a bag because it's like foam rubber. But I'll show you what it looks like in real life, or what it looks like on Facebook. And they look just like this at the pets or at the comic book store. So that's why as soon as I saw it, I bought it.
Yes, I should have guessed that if you made it, you would have painted it right the first time, surely.
Yellowstone, hello.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Bunny wants you to do her a baby fish head of it.
See, that's what they look like on the Facebook. And those are those great big plastic things they sell at the shop for $125.
Oh, wow.
But that's okay. Maybe I'll buy one of those someday too, and then I'll have a baby one. What did Bunny Viper want?
A baby fish head.
Baby fish head.
Oh, a baby headfish, one of those doll ones, I guess. Yes, right.
Oh, one of my creepies.
I couldn't work out what a headfish was, let alone a baby one.
I was thinking I'd send her one of my fry or something.
Oh, shit.
Maybe I'll try to make a couple of those and put those on my what's it called, Etsy, when I make one or get it up.
J-Rock says he once bought a playset for his kids off Facebook, and they sent him a pair of socks.
What?
It's terrible. I'm not a big sock guy, though. Do Australians even wear socks?
In winter, I do.
No.
But in summer, only if I've got to put shoes on.
I'm barefoot right now.
I am too.
How about you, Pam?
I'm barefoot too.
Oh.
Yeah, when it's appropriate weather, I'm certainly barefoot 99% of the time. But at the moment, it's very cold and wet and windy.
I have
Hey,
them
Sharpie.
flip-flop kind of things when you live with kids. You don't want to be walking around barefoot.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. That's just the kitty at the door.
How cold is it there, Pam?
It's not cold. It got hot. It's been in the 80s. It's going to be in the 80s all week, I think. It's like 67 right now.
It's been the coldest summer I've ever lived in Chattanooga.
The thing that we've been having is we didn't have one today, but yesterday we did it almost every single afternoon. And sometimes nighttime after dark is a stupid thunderstorm rolling in. And, which
Don't they
cools
help you go
things
to
off,
sleep?
but it's just wet, wet, wet. Do I have my Fireball? No, I don't have anything to drink. I am out of everything. I don't even have. I have coffee, but I don't have any creamer for it, so I didn't make any.
Ew.
I don't have any Fireball.
Coffee's what I'm
I
missing.
had this thing. I need to sell a couple things, but I don't really have anything super exciting, so I don't know if anybody will buy anything. Because I had to pay a couple bills, which took me down to where I've got like $1.96 in my checking account right now. And I spent my mailing money on the bills, so now I have to like sell a couple things and come up with some mailing money. And probably some groceries and stuff eventually. Like some coffee creamer and stuff. But it is what it is.
I don't have a water pot. I'll be right back.
Okay. Where's Nico? Is Nico gonna take over the stream for you?
Maybe. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, Bill suck. Bill suck. But at least I got 3 bills paid this week, so that was good. But I still have 1 bill left, and then I've got to save up my mailing money again, so I can take the next batch of stuff to the post office. And then after I do that, maybe get some groceries. So are you going to work on something tonight, Blackie?
That's probably a good idea. I have a collab I'm currently working on.
Oh, really? That sounds interesting.
Guess which artists I collabed with?
Oh, gosh, I have a hard time guessing.
I'll say yeah, one time, quite a long time ago, Sarah was fooling around with my coloured pencils and just drew a little bit of a thing in my book. And then the other night I started drawing around it, and then I got stuck. So I had to go up to Sarah's house yesterday, and I got her to colour in all this extra orange bizzo here so I could work around it.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
But yeah, it started with fingers. These little coloured bits in here, a little bit of pink through here and up here. That was all there was at first.
That is very cool.
So yes, and I was trying to do stuff on it last night, but my pen didn't seem to be working too well on the coloured pencil. So I'll have to try some techniques. Thanks, Kat.
What is Bob doing?
Oh,
Of course, we can't hear anything he says.
Oh, that cat up on top of your cupboard looks like it nearly fell off then.
she's the one that just gets older and older, and she looks like she's going to drop dead, and she never does.
I meant the one behind you.
Oh,
Up on top.
The one up high behind you.
that's
It was-
Gibby.
It was hanging right off the edge, cleaning itself, and looked like it nearly fell.
You said Patty like one of your French girlfriends. Gibby. Mike and Ed are your buddies. Good tip.
Timestamp.
Yeah. Good man.
Yeah. Doesn't give me a timestamp while we're still live,
Hey,
does it?
Vic. Oh, gas is $5.15 a gallon. Oh my God, that sucks. I haven't been anywhere, so I have no idea what gas is here right now. But I'm gonna look right now because now I'm curious.
G'day, Vic.
Average gas price.
Damn.
$3.49 a gallon.
Like
That's the
318
Wyoming
here.
price, is it?
So
How much is gas?
$5.15 is pretty high.
I filled up yesterday for $2.99.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Can't find my Pleco that I wanted to paint.
Wyoming's usually fairly cheap because we have like refineries and shit here. Gas is like a number one thing here in Wyoming. Number one industry. Employer.
Yeah, thank goodness. Fuck, she's annoying. That's sorry, excuse me, guys.
I'm gonna change shirts so I can paint. There it is. Okay. Come and join us.
There he's looking at himself in the mirror.
Yeah. Dirty mirror. Look at that mirror. He just broke all of these things off of here. Chewed them up. Ow! Oh, he's trying to fight. He's trying to fight.
Why?
Ow!
It really bugs me because the thing I really wanted to do tonight I can't find. Oh, I just found Nico. He's underneath me. Nico's decided to sleep under the chair. Yeah, I was hoping to work on my Pleco that I'm going to be taking to the Clash for the art competition.
Yeah.
Can't find it. I don't know where I put it.
Oh no. When is the clash?
It's in September.
Oh, so you got some time.
Yeah, I think it's September 20th. But, you know, I haven't been. I wanted to do that the last couple of weeks on your show. I keep getting stuck doing family stuff.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. It's a good boy. I'm ready for a banana. How about you?
I haven't had a good banana in a while.
I know it. I got some yesterday that looked really good. He hadn't been into them, I don't think. Unless he did while I was napping just now. Nope, we're still fine. Never seen this brand of bananas before. Fives or
I've
backwards, I guess. I know, we're going to get them. FYFFES, Costa Rica.
Now, Blackie, do you guys get a lot of your fruits from Asia?
No, not really. Luckily, Australia is very good for growing most things. We'll have stuff like citrus fruit, like when it's in season, it's all from Australia, and then when it's out of season, it gets imported from the Northern Hemisphere.
Okay.
Certain seasonal stuff we import, but nearly everything you find in our grocery stores, fruit and vegetable wise, is local.
Well, that's cool. I think we get our stuff from South America during the winter, and then we try to do our own stuff during the summer. But, I don't know. California can probably grow year round.
Yeah, and certain spots can. But then again, certain crops will only fruit at a certain time of year. More to do with the photo period than the temperature and whatnot.
Yeah. Plants are cool.
Must be hungry.
How much does that little bird eat a day?
Not a whole lot. He pretty much nibbles whatever I eat, and he has his own food that he eats at night. That's what I entice him to bed with.
Will he eat a Twinkie?
He probably would, but he'd be bouncing off the walls. Yeah, right here. Look here. Go right here. Go right here. Get that one. Come on. Hurry up. Don't look over your head. No, you get down there and get yours. Come on. Come on. You're a smart boy. Go down there. No.
Oh, you can't see what I'm doing because of the stupid microphones in the way.
Come on. Ken wants to watch you eat your banana. Ow.
How long's your arm on it, Ed?
Excuse me?
How long's the arm on your microphone? Oh, right, okay.
I guess I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, I got one, but it's too short because there's some places where I'd like to use it hung upside down. But then it's still going to obscure face, I guess.
I just moved it to the other side of the desk. Do I sound any different?
No.
Blue moon, I saw you sitting alone. I don't know. I can't think of how the blue moon goes. Why did I pick that song? I know how to play it on my saxophone, but I don't know how to sing it.
You knew exactly what you were there for.
Ed, is
Isn't that
there
wonderful
anything
line?
you can't do?
I can't be as cool as Blackie.
Well, that's a given.
So I'm gonna give this guy hair. This little bald guy.
Crikey, he looks like Bill Burr.
Yeah.
The bird. Here. Here's yours.
Actually, this guy was from The Mandalorian.
No, that is Bill Burr then. Mayfeld. Mayfeld was his name.
I'm gonna turn him into Ripper.
Well, there's Andrew. Hello. So where in the world are you tonight, Andrew?
Hey, Coro.
G'day, Coro. G'day, Andrew.
Hello, my friends.
Thanks for the banana. Was it good for you?
Oh, speaking of Illinois, that's where Andrew is. We were just talking about Illinois, saying nobody ever makes it out of Illinois.
I'm from Illinois. I graduated there, went to school there. And my
then
business
left
there. And I did leave. I left and moved to Missouri. Moved back to Missouri. I was right on the Missouri-Illinois border. Illinois kind of sucks. Nothing personal. Taxes are pretty high. It was easier to live in Missouri.
All right, thanks for your help. No, that's all right. That's what
But I love Illinois. I love the pizza in
it
Chicago.
doesn't know what it wants to do. Thanks, Chad. See you soon. Both. What's the thing that people don't like about Illinois?
Chicago.
Yeah,
Crime.
all of our taxes go straight to Chicago. I lived in southern Illinois,
Hi, Mark.
and it was just always annoying that they got everything. But, I mean, they are huge.
Pretty boy Floyd, he was in the bathroom looking at himself in the mirror.
I guess that's where he went back. He was briefly on his cage over there. He's gone.
Hello, Scungy.
I'm gonna take some allergy shot because my eyes are just killing me tonight.
Thought I saw you scratching at them again.
Yeah.
G'day, Sterlo. What's going on, Spongy?
I've torn myself away from painting to be here.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's why I'm late. Like, I intended to be here on time, but once I was there, I couldn't stop until I got to a certain point. I haven't finished the painting. I just had to get to a point where I felt like I could stop.
Hi, Sarah. And when you get a second to do so, no rush. Let me know what the shipping is on those 2 pieces. I got paid, so I will send you the money forthwith.
So that depends if you want it tracked or untracked, because I think this one can fit. So it fits in the untracked if you want that. And otherwise, you can get tracking. So, hang on. It costs me like $5 to send it untracked. And it costs me like 20 something to send it tracked. But that's not the same for you, obviously. So I have to work it out.
Oh, there's ABC Kenny.
I'm having trouble remembering what the one was.
Just
G'day, ABC. Dragos.
Oh, yeah. I would say
Very nice.
untracked. I've never had any trouble yet with anything, so untracked.
neither have I. Everything I've sent untracked has always gotten there. So,
Okay. That's it. That sounds good.
I don't know how to track anything anyway.
What's that?
I don't know how to track anything anyway.
Get down, Mark.
Yeah, UPS is about to go on strike. I've been hearing about that too.
That won't affect me.
UPS is going on strike?
What do they want?
Money.
Probably money.
They're underpaid workers.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hello, Caleb.
I'll ask.
Hey, did you say I was going on strike?
How much does a UPS
UPS
make?
workers.
They make $19.41 an hour.
It's not a whole lot.
Well, that's what they start at. They top at $30.01.
Sounds better.
It just how long does it take them to get to their top dollar?
I wonder what FedEx makes.
Oh, wow. How much does FedEx make? Well, they have it down to that. FedEx makes $31,000 in the warehouse. Handlers can make up to $153,000 a year.
I'm going back to work.
Their associates and cashiers make $35.45 an hour. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it is. Maybe they want to be like FedEx.
remember years and years ago when my oldest daughter was probably about 12 or 13. How about that? We had this bus driver that would pick her up that was really a horrible person. I mean, she was really a bad bus driver. She was horrible. But she kind of had it in for Jessica. And one day Jessica was getting off the bus and the bus driver tried to grab her arm and Jessica just kind of pushed her arm away from her, pushed her hand off of her arm and got off the bus. And somehow she ended up getting in big trouble for it. But the bus driver said that she hit her, which she did. She just kind of pushed her hand off of her. She was grabbing her. But anyway, so she got in trouble for hitting the bus driver. And we lived way out in the country. And I didn't know what I was going to do because she was banned off the bus for 2 weeks. But the principal of the school came out to the house. And he said that he knew Jessica didn't do anything and that they always had trouble with that bus driver. So he came out every morning and picked her up, and he said, "Don't tell anybody." But he came out in the morning. The principal of the school came out in the morning and picked her up for school and brought her home every afternoon after school. While she was like banned from the bus. But he didn't want me to tell anybody, but he didn't want, Jessica to have to miss school, so he did that. So that was pretty sweet. But during that time, I figured out that my kids were growing up to be like me.
Oh,
The
God.
way that I figured that out is we were sitting watching TV during that time, and the news was on, and they were talking about the bus drivers in Spokane were going to go on strike. And Jessica says, "I can relate to that." And I said, "What?" And she said, "Striking bus drivers." And I thought, "Yep, my kids are growing up to be like me. What can I do about that?"
It sounds like that principal was, to me, was giving you the all clear to give that bus driver an ass whooping.
Oh, that bus driver, she was horrible. She was really horrible. She would, when Jessica was little, like in the first grade, she still had that same bus driver. And that bus driver would pull over and let Jessica off. And I could hear the high school kids on the bus yelling at Jessica and calling her names and stuff. So I complained about it to the school because to me that's kind of ridiculous for a bus driver to let high school kids pick on a first grader, right? I didn't like it anyway. So what does the bus driver do? Because evidently the principal had a talk with her. So I should have kept my mouth shut because the bus driver announced on the bus, she says, "Jessica's mommy's complained about you guys picking on her, so everybody better be nice to her now." Which, of course, just made it like 100 times worse for the poor kid.
Yeah, stupid.
But that bus driver, I don't know who she knew or who she was sleeping with, but she got pulled over one time with the kids on the bus when she was taking everybody home. She got pulled over and got a drunk driving ticket while driving the school bus. And she fucking didn't lose her job. So, like I said, I don't know who the hell she was sleeping with, but yeah. I mean, that's don't you think that's kind of awful?
It's terrible.
Just a little bit.
Pam, can you blow me up, please?
Yes, I can.
I don't think Ed's seen this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking the wrong way.
Oh, that is just
That is
awesome.
awesome.
Yep.
That's super cool, Bob.
It's Sarah's, of course.
So neat.
Isn't that awesome?
Yep.
You can take me down now.
Bob.
G'day, Caleb. Wait. So I see there's a new feature in StreamYard audio settings as well to limit background noise.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. I'm trying it today to see if it
Audio.
helps. Yeah.
Is that for each person in the stream or just if you're the streamer?
Echo cancellation.
It's from your mic.
Oh, reduce mic background noise. I'm gonna try that and see what happens.
You need
I
that.
turned it on even though I think it's pretty quiet here at the moment.
Wow. All of a sudden, did everyone just put it on all at once?
Yeah.
No.
Now there's no background
had-
noise.
Pam's fan went away.
I've had
Wow.
mine on the whole time.
Did my fan noise disappear?
Yeah.
Everything.
Awesome. Because I hate to have that fan noise, but it's like freaking hot in the house. So yeah.
I guess I'll have to mute to fart now.
Very
You
good.
never know, it might be
Thank
background
you
enough.
for pointing that out, Blackie.
Yeah, I only just noticed it before with its flashing new sign on it. Or not flashing, but highlighted.
I didn't know how new it was. I just got my microphone on Amazon Day, and I saw it, so I clicked it. And I was looking that all up.
Let me do mine too. Because I've got all these pops going.
I showed Ed a couple of my little guys because they're still sitting here. So, and I don't think he was here the other day when I showed them. Unless my
Probably
memory-
a good time to do it too, because we do, like Caleb has just pointed out, we've got 25 or 26 people watching at the moment.
I
Yeah.
already had mine on. Sorry.
Oh, they're awesome. Wow.
Can we make Embiggen Sarah, please, even though she hates it?
Yes, hang on.
You can see the depression.
Mm. I can feel it.
Everybody's
Sorry.
looking at you right now.
Okay, so I gotta hide behind.
Oh, look at those
Oh,
eyes. They're amazing.
The eyes are great, aren't they?
They really are.
Amazing.
But so they're just like little busts. Like little heads actually. Just like they sit on their own. And I decided to make them because I had this one that I'd previously just made for myself who's been sitting on my shelf for, I don't know, a year or two. And I just really like him. And I was like, well, if I really like him, you know, maybe other people would really like him too.
I think he's totally awesome.
Myself
Now, is
down.
that an air dry clay or is that a oven bake?
No, this is a polymer clay and oven bake one.
I like that one better.
And I'm running out of the clay, or I would have made more by now, but I did order a new block. So
Of a block of that orange, or is it kind of pinkish?
yeah, so it's the Super Sculpey Living Doll in the light color. Which
Here, I'll be right back.
okay.
Are you making those to take to the expo thing?
Yeah, I think I will take them to the expo. I'd like to get a little collection of them, and because I'm going to be making some dolls to take as well, I just want to have a nice little selection of things. Plus, that plays into my just my impulse is to be able to have sort of move from one thing to the next. And creatively, I find that I'm much more productive. If I'm trying to just do one thing, I can sort of start lagging and find it really hard to keep going. But if I do one thing and then I can just sort of move from that into the next thing and into the next, and somehow I cycle back. And in the end, I've made, yeah, that's the one.
Got one block of it because I can't wait to use it someday. And I also got a gray.
Yeah, and that's like the medium or firm, because I also have used that. Those are the two that I use. I used to use one, I think it was called Kato. It was quite good and really firm, but it was expensive, and it was really hard to work it. You've got to play with it a bit before it's ready to sculpt, and that one was really hard to do. But I found the Super Sculpey is good. I really like the firm one because you can do lots of more fine details and it doesn't smooth out as much, but I like this color.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer than the standard that I use. This is what I use 80% of everything let's say 95% of everything I do is standard.
Yeah. I haven't
just cheapest
that, but I've used I had some colored Sculpey blocks that I was doing some stuff with as well, because you can mix the colors together, and it is nice to have the clay pre-colored. Sometimes it can make things much easier, but
I agree.
economically it's better to have a big block and not.
I mixed up a whole bunch of pink for a bunch of things I've got to make here soon. And what I did is I took 1 pound of white with one little thing of red and mixed them.
Yeah.
Did you use your pieces of chalk yet, Sarah?
Only a little bit, but not a lot. I have a lot to do on that. I'm planning to do a very large piece of wood in that, and so I just have to get to the point where I'm ready to take on that massive charcoaling task. But I do have some things that I've just been doing that I can share if interest. But
yeah.
So this is what I was kind of doing before I came on, but on a wood as well, but just painting.
Ham, don't blow her up.
Yeah. I mean, who wants to get blown up? Nobody does.
Right?
I like that so far very much.
I am. I just was doing those legs and I couldn't walk away from them. So I had to finish them. But ultimately, it would be really nice to finish the whole head. And then I've got this. Now, I haven't screwed it together yet because I'm going to do some lacquering and resining and stuff like that before I do the screws together. But you can have a look. So I have this guy.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I don't know if you can see. So, and on the frame,
Like that.
all around.
Colors on that.
And then I've got a kind of pattern around the timber frame.
Very cool.
I like the colors on that a lot.
Yeah, well, that background has got about 15 layers of ink on it.
That's good.
But yeah, I was really liking the
Excuse me, I don't know how to pause it.
Put my little bits on there.
I'm so sorry for that. You should make a whole bunch of those little guys for that convention you're going to, because
Yeah.
a lot of people bring a little bit of money and they want to
Yeah.
buy something cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, that's something that I've been sort of thinking about. So I do want to do a bunch of those. I'm going to do. So I did already show the other guys on stream the other day, when you weren't here, and I'm making these little masks as well out of clay.
Oh, neat.
And they're
yeah,
going to go.
the mask is just so cool.
And they're going to go on some little felt dolls. So just some little guys. I have the idea in my head. So, and yeah, sewing on the little mask. And so I should be able to pump out, you know, I'll do like a number of them. I don't know what the number will be. Probably somewhere between 10 and 20 of them. And then I have these other felt dolls that I'm going to also make that are not too complex. And then I'll have the little heads, and I'm going to do prints, and I'm going to have stickers, and then I'm going to have cards. I ordered a few cards, but like I found that at the markets, people like buying a card. It's a not very expensive thing to buy, and because, you know, you can gift it to people. But yeah, the cards are not here, so I'd have to go and get them. That's my my plans, and then I'll try and have a bunch of little pieces to sell, and then a few big things. But I think focusing on less expensive stuff, lots of less expensive stuff, and just a few expensive.
That's awesome.
And have you got stuff that you want to sell today?
Bunny wants to know if you've got some little stuff to sell.
Bunny. Again.
Doggone it, Bunny.
I think Bunny was also interested in your little statues.
I bet she wants the bunny statue. I love it too.
I mean, I'm open to selling stuff. So most of the stuff, I haven't really done any new stuff since the other day, which I think that because she already got some things from the other day. Sorry, I'm just looking at what my bits and pieces are here. Actually, I was going to ask, and this is terrible that this is how bad my memory is, but because I put them in the pile together, but I wasn't sure. Because I had these ones together. And then this one I'd sort of put nearby, and I wasn't sure if they were all going together.
I think they were.
The best bet is to go back, rewatch the stream.
Yeah, I should do that.
Skim through the stream and find where you sold them. I have to do that once in a while when I forget to write it down.
Yeah, I don't tend to write the stuff down. But I have put those 3 aside in a pile. I just wanted to make sure that they were all the ones. And apart from that, what I've got is pretty much, I mean, I think I didn't show this one the other day, but otherwise they're mostly the ones I showed the other day, and maybe a couple of the little paint swatch ones which I can hold up that I might have done since then. But mostly since the stream the other day, I've only been working on big pieces. But I'm happy to flash up the things that I've got again and see. Like I said, there might be a couple of the paint swatch ones that haven't been shown yet. But yeah, I can be back on my face.
They sure are, Andrew.
What did Andrew just say?
He said Sarah's pieces are pretty nice.
They sure are.
G'day, Dan.
You
Hi,
know,
Daniel.
good night, Daniel. If I were
Hi,
younger,
Daniel.
I would do what Andrew's doing, and that's traveling in that truck and not worrying about no apartment or house or. My dad told me that once, like 30 years ago. If he were younger, he would do that.
Well, why didn't you do that 30 years ago when your dad told you to do it?
Because I was making good money as a nurse and had a mortgage and all that.
Plus, like when you're young, you just can't listen to your parents. You have to wait until you get older and realize that they were right about stuff.
You can't do it now, so it's okay to wish you had.
Oh yeah, like, and I think that with my kids, I just think no matter what I tell them, like they have to go and live and make their own mistakes. And
Ed's ridden with me, so there's no way I could get a license to drive a semi. Right, Ed?
No comment, because I like it when he drives. Beggars can't be choosers, Bob. But hey, Bob, if you want to go, whoops, I just hit Nico in the head. If you want to go with me to see Rack's art show on Wednesday, I'm going to be driving up there.
Oh, I'm jealous. That'd be fun.
Wednesday, actually, I've got a new schedule starting this week. I'm off on Wednesday and Sunday at the Arc. So I could do it.
Well, let me know. I want to, like my mom said, you better call up there first and make sure he's open on Wednesday. Because it would
Right.
suck to drive almost 3 hours to not be there.
Right.
But I think it'll probably be open. Why wouldn't it be open on a Wednesday?
Is it in Rack's hometown?
It's I think so.
Is that over yonder about Bristol?
Yeah, it's Johnson City.
Ooh, that's a long ass ride, Ed.
It is. Darn it, Mike.
Especially on old people.
Well, there's no pressure. If you don't want to go, that's fine too.
I'd love to go see it. We'll see. Awful quiet. Pam, what are you working on?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm working on a drawing.
Blackie's dog?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get something that I need to glue together.
Oh, I love that little fox guy.
Very cool.
I wish you hadn't showed that.
I think those are ones I didn't hold up the other day.
I think so.
Everything else was like.
Hold on.
Oh God, I hear a fight going on.
Hold him up again. Don't give me that look.
Yeah, those I haven't seen, I don't believe.
I think I've seen the one the portrait one. So, but he's pretty cool.
Oh wow, look at that guy. Oh, it's two, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Bunny Viper says $20 for the fox.
Oh, hell no.
So hold up. I think she's talking about the fox that I love. Let me hold it up. That one. Is that the one, Bunny? That one's awesome.
I'll go 40 on that fox. Did you hear me, Pam?
Yep, I'm typing it in.
Oh, okay. And what was the other one that went with it? Or that you held up with it?
The other one that was next to it was this thing.
Okay. Let me see what she's calling me.
Bunny's crying.
She
You
better.
made Bunny cry, Bob. Are you ashamed of yourself?
No, it took me 3 years. Hey, Jen. I've glued my fingers together. Caleb's saying go higher, Bunny.
I love that fox.
I love you too, Bunny.
So I think I need to get like a little thing that clamps on here, which you can see where here is, but it's under my computer and has like a little clip so that I can just like clip pictures there when I need
Oh,
to.
that would be awesome. Yeah.
And then they just sit there. Then I could,
Hide.
sure, I could hide behind a drawing. I could just like keep drawing while drawings are up there and stuff like that.
Or you could put it kind of beside you and turn your camera a little bit. Maybe.
Yeah, well, we tried one day doing the thing, which it was not bad. So maybe I should think about doing it again. But where I had the other camera on my tripod, which is it's not a tripod, it's a single guy with an arm,
Sit down.
like showing the desk space instead of just my face.
Right.
Because then you can see what I'm drawing and stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
what is that song Adele's got out? I'm grown and you're grown and you can do what you want to do. I think it's Adele, isn't it?
I don't.
The only reason I know is a couple of
Yeah.
products picked it up.
See you, Caleb. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night, Caleb. So
Hey, Caleb.
Did Bunny? Hey, I told you all to sit down and hush. Did Bunny go higher?
You know, Bunny is an amazing artist too.
I know.
I think her tears were a good sign that she's out.
Not that she's ever done anything for me, but I hear tell. Heard tell. Ed, do you ever do landscape stuff?
The last one I was doing was actually a Cthulhu one, but I never finished it.
Hold them up again.
I've got a landscape I sold a lot of photos of. I can
Hold them
go
up
get.
again.
Which ones? All of them?
No, the ones that you just held up. Yeah, those guys. You guys want to call the Blackie? Are you doing the auction? Are you gonna? I don't think there's gonna be another bid after Bob's there.
Yeah, I reckon that'd be fairly logical to call that one sold to Bob.
Yeah.
Blackie's trying to do his art Pam.
Yeah, but he's still got to speak for me. Cause
Let's just call it sold then.
I need
Give
it.
Bunny a chance on something else. It is getting hard to draw because my fingers are frozen.
Well, I'll tell you
Okay,
what.
Bunny says 25 on the pink and black.
On the
Oh.
what?
Hold up the pink and black.
Which
Make sure
one's
that's the
that?
right
Like
one.
one of the ones that we just had? One of these ones?
The one in your right hand, I believe.
Yeah, that one there.
This is a photo that I've sold several dozen of
Oh, cool.
over the
What is-
years.
I will
Give it
like
a confirm.
that.
I don't know if you can see it. This one, the frame
I
brought
can't.
busted.
Only I'm on the screen. Yeah, show us now, Ed.
Make sure you threw it on the floor.
Bunny says the other pink one, Sarah.
The other one. Okay. Oh, that's really pretty.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Cool.
no. It was the other one that was in your hand. Yeah, right. Your left hand now.
Unfortunately, the frame fell off the wall and shattered and tore it all up.
Okay, show us the other one. Let's make sure it's the right one.
That
That
guy.
one.
That is
That
so
one's
cool.
pink too, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
The thing is, I've got quite a few pink and blacks going, so it does make it hard.
So is that the right one, Bunny?
Yes, that's the
Bunny
right one.
Papa!
Bunny has confirmed.
I really like the pink that's on this one. It's
I love the
different.
gold.
It's different to like this pink. It's like fluorescent red is what it's called. But it's like a fluorescent pink, but a bit richer. I don't know. I really like it.
Pretty in pink.
It's very cool.
It was a strange movie. Molly Ringworm.
G'day in LA.
Just had that urge to bring out those folders that you bought Mikey to show. Like, what I'll do is open that.
I'm pretty sure no one's outbidding Bunny on that one too. Either.
Who is?
No one. So we could probably call it done too. And you won't have to pay any extra shipping, Bunny, because your other stuff hasn't left yet, I believe. Oh, that's right. We showed it just before.
Yeah, no, because I was waiting for the new cards to come, but they also have come, so they I should be putting that stuff in the post tomorrow, so that's pretty good timing. But I've got
Back in a tick.
I might have to do that too.
Bunny says payment August 3rd.
Oh, good. Yeah, it was really exciting actually packaging up Pat's pictures that she had into their little plastics, and because I usually put like little sticker to like seal the thing. You know, some days I can't find the sticker packet, but it's okay. But then I got some new ones, and it's just been really exciting. I got some new business cards and some new little mini stickers, and it's just so nice because the other ones, you know, they lasted a really long time, and so it's been a really long time since I've had to order some more, and it's just so fun to have new designs on them. Yeah, I love it, and even getting the new business cards has been fun. Although I was really sad Mikey's not here to like back me up, but I forgot to keep a copy of my last set of business cards because I had four different designs, and I just forgot, and so I realized I didn't have any left. I'm a bit sad that I didn't keep one of each, but it's still been fun getting new ones.
So you don't have any of your old business cards?
No, I don't have any of the old ones left.
You want me to send you some?
That's what I was thinking. I might have one or two.
Well, so Mikey's theory is that they'll become collectible because every time I order them, I get like a different artwork on them. So
What you could do is make
That
one
too.
magnet for yourself.
I'll look and see. I probably got one here on the desk even. I'll look and see. I know I've got some in the older stuff. I'll look. Here's Monica Lynn. You want hers?
You gotta put new artwork on them every time you order them because that's what makes it fun to order more.
yeah, that's it. It sure does. It's really exciting. Like, it was really exciting to get this recent package of stuff, and I was like, yeah, I need it. I was out of pretty much out of cards. I have a few square shaped ones left, but technically the post was delivering them, but the lady told me they're the wrong size or something for posting. They didn't order any spare ones this time. But yeah, I was like out of cards. I was out of business cards. I was out of little mini stickers from the back and stuff. And I'm also ordering new stickers. They just will be a bit longer in the coming. But it's so fun. It was like it was more exciting than my birthday when I got the package with my new business cards and stuff in it. Woo. But yeah, oh, hang on. Wait, I've got them here. I didn't realize I did have them. Last time there were 4 designs. This time there's just 3. But I've got this guy, and he's on my website
totally
as well.
awesome. I like him.
Oh wow.
He is pretty cool. It's
Like
a
a
very
buffalo.
isn't it? But it's a nice one, and he's on my website as well, which is why I chose him.
Nice.
And I've got this one. I feel like no one will be able to see them very well, but
Oh, that's awesome too. I love that guy. Love
it's
it.
very cool.
Oh, neat.
I really like it.
Are those stickers?
They're business cards.
Cards. I'm glad I've got something ordered or coming.
So yeah, I'll chuck them in with stuff that people are getting. Since I ran out of the other ones, I stopped putting them in with the packages. And I got this one. It was like a spur of the moment, last minute, because I had actually about 10 different designs that I was like tossing up and kept on sending them to Mikey, going, "Which ones will I choose?" and stuff. And but in the end, this one wasn't on the list at all. It was just like at the last minute I was ordering, and I was like, "I'm going to do that." And I like threw it up, put it on there.
Good choice.
But I really like it because it's so hot pink and bright compared to the other ones, which are but these business cards, they're my favorite, and I actually ordered some from a place it was really cheap to order some from, and I got them. And they just only let you do one design at a time, but they were so cheap. And I ordered them, and it's got the same guy on it and stuff, but if you touch them and look at them, it's just like a world of difference. So I can't get these ones. As beautifully cheap as they are.
Do you still have that pink one there that I bid on tonight? I'm trying to remember what it looked like.
Well, the one that you bid on tonight is here. Let me just find him. Not pink. You just black and white.
Yeah, put that in Bunny's package for me, please.
Oh, how sweet.
A happy birthday, Bunny.
Happy birthday, Bunny.
Happy
I
birthday,
did that.
Bunny.
Bunny's the luckiest girl in the world.
Hmm.
New local Austin. Hi.
Bunny also asks if you've got skulls and mushrooms today.
There you go.
Or did you already go through that while I was absent?
No, I didn't go through that. The thing is, well, I've got like my little pile of like small works here that I always think are good for shipping for the stuff on stream. What I have is I have got some pieces that have got, well, I have this one which was going to be something I was saving for doing a giveaway at one day, which is a skull with mushrooms on it. But I also have a few other ones that are kind of from that like body of work that at risk of like saying the same thing over and over again. It was like from an exhibition that was going to go up that got shut down from COVID, so I didn't end up selling any of the stuff. And I've sold like a couple of pieces, but I mostly just have kept them to myself since then. I sent one piece to Kat, and they are kind of the mushroomy ones because what'll happen is I'll have certain themes that'll come out and then it will stop coming and just mushrooms haven't been happening, but I have some work. So I'm happy to show some of the stuff that I've got if you want to see it.
But is it for purchase?
Yeah, there's probably only of that collection of stuff, there is two. There are two pieces that I 100% don't want to sell and I'm keeping. And that is one I call him the bone slug. And there's another one that's like, no one really liked it very much. And just like, it just was never the favorite. No one ever remarked on it, but it's been my favorite ever since I made it. I really, really like it. So of all the ones I had to go on that exhibition, they're the only ones that I decided I have to keep and no one else gets. Sorry.
It's your prerogative as the artist, doesn't it?
Right. Right.
Yeah. There's always some stuff, just like this sweet candy one I did the other day, because I've been doing lots of these swatches and yeah, I did it and I was just like, no.
Yeah, I like that one.
I'm keeping it.
You're going to keep that one?
I'm going to keep it.
That's
Yeah,
my Wendigo. That's my Wendigo with the moon in the background.
Yeah.
I really like that one. I don't blame you.
Yeah. And it's like, I really like some of the other ones. Like there's another one on the swatches I did that I'm going to make into stickers, and there's a couple of others that I really like. It's just I know that this one can't go anywhere. It has to just stay with. I just know it in my bones. But I need to go to the bathroom, and I might make myself a new cuppa, and maybe on that journey, I'll pick up a couple of pictures and bring them back with me.
Very cool. Yes, good idea.
How many people can say that?
Yeah.
They're going to take some pictures of the journey going to the bathroom?
No, they're going to pick up some fine art and bring it
Oh.
back with them, or whatever she said. Yeah.
I was dabbing at my eye with a white napkin and some of it got left behind. I have white napkin around my eyes. I took some Benadryl stuff, so hopefully it's starting to burn, not quite as much.
Ed, I've been
One of my
watching.
neighbors mowed their lawn today, and I think I've gotten this allergy to the lawnmower for some reason.
Probably what they're picking up.
Oh, okay.
Huawei says he'll do $30 for your fox pan.
$30 for the fox. I like the fox. I like the fox.
Again, it's about time he goes to a good home.
Huawei's young. He can wait for that shipping date. I can't.
What's that?
Never mind. Never mind.
And Huawei says he'll do
Sarah says
$30.
$30, or he says $30 for the fire engine.
Live Eagle. Now I'm trying to work out which one that was.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait for Sarah to get back if you guys can figure that one out.
And I started to say, I've been watching, because you've been off a couple of weeks, I've been watching tutorials on especially TikTok, all of these different artists that show techniques, and some of them are not like really a talent, you know, it's just a gimmick, a way to paint something, or the way to get to something without, you know, being a real artist. And it's fun to
It
try.
reminded you of me.
Huh?
It reminded you of me.
No,
And I'm just
I try to
teasing.
pick out the ones that are easiest that I might do, and I managed to mess them up. So tonight I'm trying like 3 different things that the same subject matter, mountains and trees. So we'll see how they
I'll
come
call
out.
that one sold. Sold Sam.
G'day,
Online.
Deb.
We'll figure out Sarah's when she gets back. Hopefully, I ended up having to spend my shipping money, pay my rent, because they were threatening me with eviction if I didn't get it paid. So I only left myself like $1.96. So, but as soon as I get enough built up again, I'm going to ship everything.
Have you ever thought, Pam, of putting the shipping kind of like Sarah and other people
Adding shipping to it.
adding shipping to it so that
Yeah.
you can put that aside and you don't have to count on it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because you're very generous with your shipping, more than you probably need to be. Just this old man's opinion. Because you wanted it, right? But you've heard that before.
Oh, Debs, while you're in the chat, Debs, by any chance, have you requested a Facebook friend from me? I have 2 different Debbies requesting Facebook friends, and I don't know who they are.
Lucky you.
No mutual friends or anything, so that's probably why I don't think it's a Deb that comes in here.
I got
The Debs. Yeah.
a message
What are you
today on
working on?
Facebook.
What are you working on, Ed? Are you
Oh.
making more stuff for your warrior guys?
Yeah, this guy is a Star Wars guy, but I'm making him have giant electrical chargers in each
Nice.
hand. And you can't really see them right now because they're not painted, they're black. But and then I've made a battery pack for him, and that's gonna all be painted.
That looks pretty
And
cool.
so whoever he touches will get shocked.
Andrew, you could do that on here because Ed does a lot of painting of models and other things. Figurines.
I cut these. These are just
Biro lid. Nice.
Yep.
That's
That's what I was
outside the
doing
box, lad.
earlier today. I was hacksawing them while you guys were all talking. I don't know where I put my hacksaw, but
Hacksaw.
I'll paint them like silver or something. But they just kind of snap right on. But then his hose will connect right underneath it when I'm ready to paint him.
Well, hi, George.
But I'm going to have to prime this whole backpack and everything because this plastic's not good for painting.
G'day, George.
Hi, George.
Yeah, take
I
a
want
piece
him
of
to-
sandpaper and like rough it up, Ed.
For what?
The plastic.
Yeah, that's a technique I've seen.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
I haven't tried it.
And then I made him have like a police officer badge, but then I'm going to have it like cross through or put a bullet hole through. That's what I should do, is put a bullet hole through it
Oh, cool.
and make it look like he was a bad guy that shot the poor cop.
Yeah. There you go.
Sarah, Huawei wants one of your drawings, but we gotta figure out which one it was. What did he call it? Hang on, I gotta backtrack. Hold on. I'm getting there.
fire.
one that was the looks like a dragon with lines.
Looks like
Oh,
what?
it's $30 for the fire eagle. You'll know which one that was. The one that looks like a dragon with the lines. I think that was one of the little ones, and he had all the little lines around his eyes and stuff. No, one of them that you just showed.
Yeah.
Low red sky portrait.
No, Huawei says yes, that one.
Oh, that one. Oh, okay. Then yes, that one then. I was wrong. I was thinking of a different one. That's why we got to do this thing where we go back. Look.
Well, that's when you said the description. I was thinking I didn't hold this one up, but that's what it sounds like he's talking about.
Yeah, he says, yeah, that one.
Yay!
Cool.
Another one that finally gets to go to a good home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one needs to go to a good home, so that's cool.
It's been
I
hanging
really-
around for a while.
I really like it. Well, somebody bought it, and it was one of those ones, and all the other ones that they bought but then didn't follow through with, all the other ones found homes, but this one.
He also asks if you've thought about adding color to it.
He asked that before, I think, about that one. Maybe another one.
My husband, like, if I think about it and I think about adding color to it, the only way I can think of doing it is that like each little cell has a different color, and the problem I see is great potential for destruction. But I don't know. It's a very I tell you what, because I've got scans of it. Maybe I can like digitally color it, and if I do digitally color it, and you buy it, the original, then I'll send you for free a print of it colored in. How does that sound?
Does that not offend, but rub you wrong, piss you off? If somebody asks you to modify something, you're finished.
Never.
He says that sounds good.
It doesn't like offend me or upset me in any way. It's just that sometimes I feel like I can do it, and sometimes I just feel like I can't.
Right.
And so it's finding that ground in myself to be able to say, like for that one, I can't do that. But there's a way that I can maybe, still make it happen.
Andrew, we got nothing but time. Model semis. That would be really cool. I was just
Huawei's
curious.
offered 30 for that guy.
Nice. I will be happy to see him go to this one. Because, yeah, I'm very fond of that one. Oh, now I put it somewhere.
I was just curious, like a curiosity thing, since you are a real artist and professional artist, and like if somebody was commissioning something, they'd kind of have more control, of it's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, and I've done a little bit of stuff, although to be fair, not for a while, but in like graphic design stuff, and that's where people really just like, yeah.
Nag about it.
But I just want to change things. Or even just to see what it would be like, and it's like, well, that's hours of work to change that. But let's give it a go.
This is about to be a mess.
G'day, Derek.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah, I've got a mate
Oh,
in
hi,
Melbourne
Derek.
who's a photographer and a graphic designer, and he's constantly making complaints about, the client wanting to stuff up the work
Modify
because they know so much more about what they want and the art and all that.
Yeah, well, they think they know what they want, but what the thing is that they don't have the vaguest clue about how much time everything takes. So they'll be like, I want this thing, and then 50 modifications later, it's so many more hours than what was meant to be in the beginning. And I think graphic design clients don't want to pay for that extra. They just want to be able to say, hey, change this little thing, change that thing. Why don't you do this instead? And
You know what would be hard? I'll never be in that situation, obviously, but being an artist and doing a commission for another artist that knows what they're really talking about and that you respect and all that. But then they're kind of ridiculous about the finished product. If you ever get in that situation, let the Tennessee Fish Mafia know, Sarah.
I
We'll
will.
handle that. Right in.
I'm always scared with the prospect of commissions because, I never know what I can. Are you choosing a fate?
That's awesome.
Very cool, Ed.
I still find it funny that I
You got to
look
put your
like
mic
a
down.
voice.
Ed,
Your microphone, Ed.
It was
Pointing.
microphone the whole time.
Yeah.
It is
That
pointing
guy
at the
is.
roof.
You were muted
Yeah.
the whole
on mute.
Well,
I thought it was up.
Ah,
That
that's right.
guy's
He's
name
using
is
the
Buzzard.
table.
Buzzard, and that's why I'm giving him the shockers. But he's like, that's 30 years later, a version of him.
Oh,
And then I
okay.
showed you what he looked like in the 80s.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be fun. I really am enjoying painting these. I'm gonna make his shirt. I'm thinking about either long underwear or make it look like chainmail shirt. But, yep.
Ow. Damn.
Well, I promise when I've been talking by myself, I haven't been talking over people.
That was nice of you, Ed. Very polite.
I try.
So, nice restraint.
Very nice. I wondered why you didn't jump in because you're usually all about the body disposals and stuff in the mafia.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Well, did somebody buy that little bunny statue?
I don't think so.
No,
Oh,
I don't
man.
think so.
Well,
Sold it to them yet.
if he's still around when I get paid, maybe I'll buy him. Right
Well,
now, it's the wrong time of the
We'll
month.
be streaming. We'll be streaming again Tuesday, and I'm sure stuff will be up for sale then.
Yeah, if it gets sold before I can buy it, if she's making like 25 more for the show, maybe there'll be a leftover.
Hey, Ed, check into that early pay if you're not familiar with it.
I refuse to pay interest to get paid early.
I don't pay any interest to get paid early.
Oh, that's
No,
neat.
I wouldn't either. I don't either. It just shows up in my checking account.
Well, that's cool. I've got to buy 100 T-shirts this week too.
That's a lot of t-shirts.
Yep,
Back in a tick.
but they slowly pay for themselves, so that's good.
Tennessee Fish Mafia.
Yep, I'm down to like 4 left, so time to restock. There's 2 more conventions left on the season.
Who is your bank, Ed? Or if you'd rather not say on here, I get it.
Oh, I don't. It's the Tennessee Valley.
Okay. I have, mine's not that, but I can't remember what it is. Mine just showed up in there one time. It's been doing it like a year. And it usually comes, well, I got it last night during the night, and Wednesday is when I would normally get it. It's coming Wednesday. So it's usually a week, 4 or 5 days early.
I think my threadfin Akara is egg bound.
That's not good.
No, she's huge, but her bow is no longer alive, so I don't know
Oh no.
what's gonna happen.
Like her BEAU bow.
Her boyfriend.
Her boy toy.
He kept trying to kill everybody, so I had to keep putting him in a separate tank by himself. And he just got so depressed, I think he died. He, like, stopped eating and everything.
That's weird.
But I couldn't keep him in the 200 because he'd kill everybody.
Sounds like he was
So it was
getting
always, yeah, he had to be in jail in 55.
territorial. Yeah.
And then when she ate her eggs, he started beating her up real bad.
Damn.
Yeah, she started laying the eggs, and then he beat her so bad, I had to pull her out and put her in the 200 to heal up. It's pretty bad when you have to put a beat up fish in with a red devil.
I'm
Red
about.
devil's very nice.
I'm going to order a large ball python female that's a proven breeder, 9 to 11 eggs every clutch. She's 6.
Wow.
From Utah, from a place called Luxor Reptiles. It's a young couple that started up a business, and they've been in reptiles for several years, but so I think I'm going to do it. I'm getting into the breeding. So far I don't have any eggs, but I've got lots of coochie going on, locking and stuff.
What are you going to do with all the babies?
Sell them. The ones that I'm getting are you know, not regular ball pythons. They'll be profitable snakes to sell. I shut my.
Maybe you can trade them.
Could. Some people trade them and some people swap them, like loan them. I know Patrick did that, Dragon Lair, with Steamfont one time. Steamfont.
Hey, look. Mike's still here.
Mike who?
New local.
Oh, okay.
What does Ed? You can treat her with salt. I thought it was trust her with salt. And it's like, I don't know. She might eat it all.
Margarita salt. Be gone.
Yeah. Ooh, what's that?
That's a python I had at my house the other day.
A living one?
A living one.
Yeah, that's like the kind that I was just talking about with Dragon Lair and Steamfont.
It's like not the same one that was there the other day that I showed everyone.
Oh, you got another one?
Yeah, and like it's not quite as long, but still pretty long. If I'm going to guess, I'm going to say about 1.8 meters.
Wow.
For this one.
So
I think that's about 10 yards. How big?
Yeah, 1.8 meters, I think. That's my best guess.
How big is 1.5 millimeters?
5 feet.
Well, that's a half an inch.
And your math sounds like mine.
Mike has moved into it. Yeah, Mike's got his new house. And I've been seeing him on Facebook off and on, but I haven't seen him here on YouTube yet. I think he's getting his internet stuff set up here.
Yeah. sure
Maybe
Oh,
he's
that
getting
was
a
so
mansion. Pam, maybe you can like live in one of his wings of his house.
Yeah. He's invited
Oh, it
you
looks like it's
before.
moving.
Yeah, it
Is that
does.
one of those 3D pictures?
No, it's a video of a snake moving.
Yeah,
Oh, I
there's a
thought.
snake. That's a snake back there.
That's a carpet python too, though, isn't it? Or is it?
Yes, it is.
Well, maybe you're going to have babies. You've got two out there.
That would be lovely.
Yeah,
Now,
send me some.
aren't they supposed to taste like bacon when you fry them up?
I've never tasted one.
Chicken, Ed, chicken.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome.
You're right. It's not as big as the other one, though.
No, it's not. Like, not small, but it's just not as big as the other one was.
I don't know why, but I thought it was going to get too cold there for snakes to be out.
Well, that's what I thought. I mean, the last one, it was like at the peak of coldness when that last one came. I thought it was going to die on my deck. I gave it a hot water bottle and everything because I was worried for it. And I mean, it survived the night and went somewhere up on the roof was the last time we saw it.
So you're in good with the local snake population. That'll come back to you.
I love snakes. I will keep. Oh, I mean, actually, I'll probably keep a healthy distance from all of them. It's just that a healthy distance, 1.8 meters, not millimeters.
That's the difference.
Meters. I thought meters were something that was like an amount of electricity.
Oh, I think the dragon is yours, by the way.
Sorry.
What measurement
And
do you need
I don't know what did you were you wanting her to color it?
I think we made a deal
Yeah, I think you made a deal on it.
that I'll send it like this, but if I can color it digitally and make a print, I will send it a print as a bonus.
Rosie, there's Miss Rosie. Hey, pretty girl.
It must be really hard to have to learn the meter system.
Rosie.
I don't know. It's all I know.
I mean, how would you tell how long your hand is?
Well, how do you tell how long your hand is?
I'd say it's about my finger is about 4 inches long. You'd have to say it. Yours is like
My finger's about 10 centimeters.
1/20th of a meter.
No, it's like 10 centimeters. And my hand is probably 20 centimeters from the middle finger to the base of my hand. I reckon is about 20 centimeters. And then if you add another 10 from the bottom of my hand, that'll be about 30 centimeters.
And then how big's a foot?
A foot must be around 30 centimeters, isn't it? Not far off.
No, foot's about the size of a foot. Human foot.
Did anybody else notice that Blackie and Pam are away at the same time?
Highly suspicious. Do you think?
I bet they're talking about us in the other room.
That's what I'm guessing.
Maybe they're talking about your birthday gift, Bob.
Uh-oh.
When is your birthday, Bob?
When is it?
Yeah.
It's in November.
Okay. That makes sense, actually.
Oh. Okay.
Why is that? I gotta know.
Artistic ability.
That's right. a little bit of fire. I was going to I've got like a few pictures that I did bring to show, but it won't fit in the same package with no tracking, really. Because I was going to show, because Annie was asking about the mushrooms and stuff, and because this is like a print that I made.
So did you guys figure out how long it'll take to get a wallaby to Tennessee?
Potentially quite a long time.
Don't send it UPS.
It has to be here by November.
Well, good luck.
Bob, is there any other Australian animal that you'd want other than a wallaby?
Other than a wallaby? Yeah, that snake out on her porch. For sure.
How about one of those little peeper birds?
You know, if we're being honest, as long as no one's looking in the packages, a snake is far more likely to be happy to be packaged up and posted than most of the other animals.
Right.
Speaking of snakes too, my second oldest son, he's in the process of building his new snake enclosures. He's welded all the frames and attached all of the plywood walls and stuff on. It's basically two, maybe about 7.5 feet tall stands. There's 2 enclosures in each stand, and they're basically 4 by 2 by 2 boxes, but they're a bit taller than 2 feet, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, looking good.
You'll be able to keep some bigger snakes in there.
Well, he's got all of the snakes that he wants at the moment. Well, I'm sure he'll still get more, but yeah, he's just I guess because all of his enclosures are all different types, and he wants a little bit of consistency and form, I guess.
That's what I need, besides all these different tanks sitting around.
Exactly.
He does. He's very, very into neatness and tidiness, though, much unlike his father.
There you go, Ed. That's what y'all could get me.
A trip for Blackie's son to come and build you a bunch of enclosures.
Just some enclosures. Be a lot cheaper than the trip.
Blackie, what's your son's name?
Joshua.
Joshua. Is it Joshua Black?
No. I don't know
Black
if
your last name?
Yeah, I don't know if people are aware, but Black is not my real last name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, don't tell me what your real last name is, because I didn't mean to bring it up on the live stream.
Anyone who's on Facebook with me could probably tell by the most popular last names that appear on people that I'm friends with, I guess.
Smith.
Yeah, and you're my friend on Facebook. I guess I've just never paid attention.
Well, if you're looking at my Facebook, you're there to look at me, isn't it? Not my family and other relatives.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Ed, you just made it creepy.
I know.
There's this one auntie I've got, just this one lone auntie who's constantly banging on about how I mustn't like the family name or something because I've changed it to Black. And it's like, in my real life, I still have my real name, right? But she just doesn't get it. She doesn't understand that I'm still my real person.
Yeah, but Black is your celebrity name.
Tell her it's because of her that you don't want to be associated with her.
It was originally a stage name when I was a musician. and those dreams that we have of becoming world famous and not wanting our last name to be known. Huawei asks if Sarah needs Huawei's address. Pretty sure you've got it.
Yeah, never know when I will turn up on your doorstep.
You've got at least 35 hours to clean up Huawei.
At least. The trade-off is that everyone that I've sent something to also has my address to turn up on my doorstep.
Right. I'll come and get that snake.
Oh, I got a message on Messenger by some guy that sells fish. And it says the image of the fish that he sent says image sent is a message request or what? And it's got to be, it's a blurred image,
Okay.
but what's up with that?
Hello?
Well, hey there, how you doing, man?
Hey, Derek.
Highly suspicious. Hi, Derek.
Well, I don't want
Highly
to
suspicious.
click this message.
Hey, Derek.
Why this is recovered. So I'm just gonna not look at it.
Hey, Pam, Ed, Bob. Hey, Sonny.
How are you, dude?
Hey, Dr. Black.
How you been
Good,
doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Pretty swell.
Fair to middling.
That's good.
I was in your bed.
Pretty good.
Bob was gonna say how good he is.
Oh, if I was any better, I'd be Pam. Rosie, I think you're about to do something that. All right. How's it going, Derek?
Oh. Pretty good.
Get down. That's enough. Get down here. Get down.
How's your summer going, Derek? Having a hot one?
Oh, I bet you are in Texas because.
Oh, yeah, it's getting hot down here. Too hot.
Somewhere today was in Arizona. It was declared uninhabitable unless you had AC. It was 118 degrees at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and the evening. Uninhabitable.
Yeah, one of my kids is living down there in Phoenix too, which is where they're recording all this super hot weather.
That's crazy.
I remember one time I was supposed to have a layover in Phoenix, and they had to change it because they said the tarmac had melted.
Yeah.
So I'd have they just skipped our layover and went straight to LA. I'm like, well, why didn't they just do that in the beginning?
Right. Probably flying on fumes.
George. Hello, George.
G'day, balls.
Hello, George.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't mean to be a jerk, but would you mind if I took off because my back is starting to get to me?
Hey, George.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Actually, I should probably be shutting the stream down because it's been 2 hours.
At least
When your back starts hurting,
cooperate.
when I should, unless we got
I'm
something
sorry.
exciting going on and nobody wants to go, it's probably about time to go. And we will be having another stream on Tuesday night. Taking over Blackie's spot, I think, unless he wants it back.
No, not yet.
But I'm sure he'll let us know when he does. He'll come kick me out. Kick my
Probably
ass.
when daylight saving gets back to reasonable times. Even though I hate daylight saving, unfortunately it works in my favor for streaming.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay. So thank you for coming up, Ed. Thank
Can
you,
we
Bob.
look at what
Thank you,
we've been
Derek.
working
Nice
on?
to see you.
Pam?
Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Blackie. And thank you, everybody in chat. Love you guys.
Pam, can we look at our art?
Oh, yeah. We got to show everybody our art. Blackie's already got his up, so let me blow him up.
Hasn't
And
really
I
changed
think
much.
that one is just coming along absolutely stupendously.
Awesome.
Why, thank you. Wouldn't have got to where it is without the help of Scungy.
I love that color.
Actually, it wouldn't have even
Awesome.
started without Scungy's help.
There you go.
She's a good influence in your life.
Kind of, yeah.
That's
And
nice.
then we've got Sarah. Do you want to show us what you've been working on?
Well, I haven't been working while we've been streaming, so I only have what I showed earlier. Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
Okay, well, I'm not going to show mine yet because I'm just not ready to show it yet, but it is coming. I've got it figured out and it's coming along quite well.
Nice.
Bob, let's blow you up. Oh, nice, Bob. Very nice. Yes, I like
The
it.
trees are going really well.
Mhm.
All that foliage is really good.
And I like the mountains and the trees going up in the crack of the mountain. That's
It's
really
not-
awesome.
It's not finished. I got to mess it up a little more, but
Pretty awesome, though. Now you got to draw a little Sasquatch going up the hill.
right? How'd you know?
And Ed, what do you want to show us?
Well, I already showed you my little guy I made.
Yeah.
So I just made a guy. And then my dragon I painted earlier is in the other room drying.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
I'm
we'll
sorry.
see it next time. Or I'll see it on Facebook. So, okay.
Look after your back, Ed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm glad Ed's back.
Yeah, I can't wait to lay down.
Yep.
But
We missed
you
you.
guys can keep going and I'll watch from the bed.
No, because I'm on like the 20 hours a month on StreamYard right now, so I don't want to go too long until they have a new one out that I'm going to like check out when I have time. So I may be switching.
If people ever want to go longer, I don't mind starting a stream sometimes. Just ask.
Well, it's up to you guys.
That's cool.
Well, thank you. I'll see you guys later.
Good night.
Good night,
Yeah,
Ed.
man. See ya.
Good night.
Everybody in chat is ready to go too. So I'm going to tell everybody good night now. Night, guys.
See ya.
Good night. Thanks, Pam.
All right.